identifies as kick-ass. This is the show other radio shows fear. Are you ready to have fun?
I'm so ready.
The fun starts now.
Oh, yeah, a woman's always fun, ready to get into some fun, aren't they? You're little freaking hoes, man. You are.
Well,
women are hoes.
Well, good morning to you, too.
They want to act like they're all pretty and all that stuff. And in the meantime, in the back of their head, they're thinking about throwing a guy on a bed and just doing what they want with them. You guys are hoes.
We are not always thinking that. It's more you guys thinking that.
Why would we think that? It's
About
just a lot of
woman
work.
down?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You got like 2 minutes and you're over it. But,
It happens, man. Did you guys see that show last night, man, with Big Bob? That was an awesome one, man. Mike, man, he's really killing it, don't you think?
I do think.
With them guests, holy shit.
The first few minutes of it, I thought it was going to go for a different turn.
What do you mean?
The way you were talking, they're like, wow, is this where Hollywood's going with this? I'm like, yep, looks like it.
Man, I really freaking, I don't know, man. I like having fun in the beginning. Then I get all serious and stuff. I got to pull whatever I can out of a guest. I believe in interesting interviews.
Well, I do recall multiple times of him saying, very good question.
You imagine me interviewing a porn star? Oh my God, the avenues I can go.
And what made you decide you wanted to be a paid whore?
Now, come on, man. You got to admit, all you women got to admit, if you could get paid for it, you do it.
Well, technically, we all get paid for it anyways. Dinner.
Yeah, we do. We have to freaking pay you for the dinner and making the
drinks
sandwich.
And,
yeah, we pay for
technically-
it big time, man.
Yeah. You guys pay for it all the time.
So how was your Halloween?
My Halloween party,
Yeah, how was it?
it was highly entertaining. The costumes were phenomenal.
I don't know, man. Some of the stuff you showed me was like,
Well, that's because there were some people that really didn't want their pictures taken. Like there was Little Red Riding Hood and her husband was dressed up as the wolf in grandma's clothing.
did she look like sexy and stuff? Did you see anybody that looked like they just got done with sex?
No, I
Did
mean,
they
one of the
smell it?
girls.
Do you ever notice that people smell like sex? It's like, dude,
One-
it's like giving off freaking a vagina freaking smell there.
One of the girls was dressed as a WWE wrestler, and I was really confused because she was wearing a trench coat. But when she took the trench coat off and was out on the dance floor, I'm like, damn, why is she hiding that under the coat?
Well, we got to show you what China Doll looked like. She was the queen of the damned. Look at that, all serious and shit like that. It's like, damn. And there's an edited one of her, you be nasty in hell, man. So there's some of the outfits right there. I don't know, man.
Alice in Wonderland.
That's stupid. And then, okay, of course,
Everybody's got to have.
everybody's got to be
an
a
inmate,
prisoner in
an
there.
inmate.
And
That's the bartender.
that's the bartender. Oh my God, Humpty Dumpty.
She was
Talking about
she's Harley Quinn.
Well, I don't think Harley
And then
Quinn
her
would like
friend-
that.
The one at the green is supposed to be Poison Ivy.
Dude, man, those two fall in the category of Save the Whales, Harpoon a Fat Chick.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness gracious. But
That's the wrestler.
that's the wrestler.
She's dressed up as a
She's
wrestler.
a tiny one. Look
She's
at that.
very tiny.
Oh my goodness gracious, I throw her around. What the fuck are you doing taking a picture like that?
That's the gay DJ's best friend.
Oh,
He was being a gay cop.
a village boy.
He was being a village people. And the one with the mask on is the DJ's husband.
Okay, that's some gay shit right there. And who is this dude? He looks like he's a weirdo.
That's the guy that lives behind us. That's
Oh
our
my
neighbor.
goodness. He looks like a schmuck.
He's our neighbor.
What is he trying to do? Be a white Coolio or something?
He said he was a rapper.
Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, that's China Doll's Halloween party, man. That's unbelievable. Unbelievably stupid. You think people would have a little more freaking, imagination when they're doing these costumes and shit like that. What the hell happened? The hell's wrong with you people? No sexy. You know what? Out of all, and that's why I hate going to a bar. You don't see any sexy people in a bar. They're all schlucks. I'm talking, where's the bombacious blonde with the big tits? I want to see her Wonder Woman outfit.
There was none.
None that was good looking. It's all the losers that went there. You too.
Oh, thanks.
You're included in that. You were a loser.
I'm a loser. Yeah, there were like no super hot chicks. I was kind of disappointed.
What has happened to the bar scene now? That is freaking ridiculous. Unbelievable, man. Maybe I should go move with Mike to California. At least they got hot broads. The Midwest, man, we got a bunch of ogres. What the hell?
Jason goes, was that at a bar or Walmart? That was at a bar.
See, you see what I mean? Unbelievable. I can't believe it. How disappointing. I thought you were going to bring me all kinds of pictures, and they're all fat people.
That's all that was there, except for the chick dressed up as the wrestler.
Hey, you know what? I heard the Karate Kid has resurfaced. Yes, Ralph Macchio has an apprentice. Did you know that?
No.
You got to see this. You got to see this.
Here's we have one of those fights where they say, meet me here at 3 o'clock in the Walmart shopping center. And looks like Nathaniel's son has come to the show. It looks like he is livening up with his freaking kung fu techniques here. And all the fences painted, all the cars that have been waxed on and waxed up. We'll see if it pays off tonight. Gives him a taste of his backhand. The Lethal comes in with his swinging helicopter arms, and now they're swinging for the fences, and it appears Nathaniel's son catches him with a big right. Nothing but sweet chin music, and all Lethal can hear right now is Angel Baby in his mind.
We did it! We did it! All right!
You see old dude getting that Bruce Lee shit?
I don't care. That stance was amazing.
Oh my goodness gracious. We got to show it one more time for the replay.
Here's we have one of those fights where they say, meet me here at 3 o'clock in the Walmart shopping center. And looks like Nathaniel's son has come to the show. It looks like he is livening up with his freaking kung fu techniques here. And all the fences painted, all the cars that have been waxed on and waxed up. We'll see if it pays off tonight. Gives him a taste of his backhand. The Lethal comes in with his swinging helicopter arms, and now they're swinging for the fences, and it appears Nathaniel's son catches him with a big right. Nothing but sweet chin music, and all
I couldn't quite tell if that was his fist. I couldn't quite tell if that was his fist or his forearm.
I like the end of it where Miyagi, we did it. Fucking Bruce Lee and shit like that. Dude, I see a guy like squaring off like that. I'm just going to pull a gun. I got no time for you. Fucking Bruce Lee and shit like that.
Or would you sure you do that, or would you just stand there and laugh?
I couldn't. I just shoot him.
Dude,
I got no time for that freaking karate freaking zip eye shit.
You'd laugh.
I probably would, man. I probably would. That was freaking amazing.
Jason says the guy should have added in the crane kick.
I wouldn't doubt that he did that. Holy cow, man. So you got a deal, man. What is it? Matthew Perry or whatever died? He croaked?
Saturday, Matthew Perry died. And right now they're saying they got a call saying it was a cardiac arrest.
Well, that's what they're reporting right now, that it was a cardiac arrest.
But then at the same time, they're saying drowning. But I guess until a full investigation.
What did he do? Fall in the pool?
He was in the hot tub.
He drowned in a fucking hot tub?
But there were no drugs and alcohol on the scene.
So they're saying he had a heart attack.
That's what they're saying.
I can see it that way. Can you imagine going
54.
up there? You imagine dying and in the afterlife? Well, how'd you die? I drowned in a hot tub. They're all looking at you, stupid bastard.
He was 54.
54 years old.
Yeah. So
that's scary.
They're gonna wait till autopsy before they announce the official cause of death.
It's like, dude, it's nobody's business how he died and stuff, but because he was a celebrity, they're like,
they got to tell all the details.
Everybody. Yeah, that kind of like sucks.
Well, I guess, years back he had major issues with drugs and alcohol. So that's one of the reasons why they're checking out through autopsy.
Yeah,
to see
but
if there
that's
was
none of our
anything in his
business.
system.
Do you agree or what?
It is nobody's business. It's just his family's business. But of course, because they're a celebrity, it's going to be everybody's business. And it's kind of sad that, just because they're celebrities, I mean, they're people too. It's like they're just doing that job to pay their bills.
You know what's funny is how these actors, when they have, it's like music. They have one hit wonders.
Mm-hmm.
They become a big star and then they're let go to the garbage.
Yeah.
Kind of like him.
He had 10 seasons.
Yeah, but still, that's all he's known for.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't recall seeing him anything other than Friends.
At least if something happens to me, I can say, hey, I lived life like an asshole.
Well, it's like you look at some of the other ones that were in it. I mean, like Jennifer Aniston, she does crap tons of movies, and Courtney Cox
she's
does
hot.
movies, and
I don't give a shit. She's hot. She's got the girl next door look, her and Sandra Bullock. Don't you think? They both have the girl next door look.
No.
And they're probably the freaking freakiest people in bed. Those are the ones you got to watch out for.
Well, if you want to find out about, Sandra Bullock, go ask Jesse James.
Dude, he screwed up, didn't he?
I know. What the hell?
Dude, JSC, what was wrong with you? You were boning her, man. And then when you went with an ugly person.
He's got issues.
Now he got married to that NHRA driver. I was like, dude, you gave up Sandra for that. Come on, man. You must have been smoking some good California shit at that point.
Something. Because why would you know?
Now he moved to Texas.
He's in Texas?
Yeah, he's in Texas. But, I got to give the guy, dude, he's a freaking animal when it comes to fabrication and stuff like that. But to give up Sandra Bullock's freaking taco, you're stupid.
Dummy.
That's one of those things where you deserve to be smacked.
You want to walk up behind him and smack him in the back of the head.
I
do.
I gotta biff you, man. Remember that? That's what we used to call it. Hey, McFly. Idiot. Give up Sandra Bullock taco. You dumbass, man.
Moron.
But you think this dude died of a drug overdose, or you think he died of a freaking heart attack?
I think he had a heart attack.
I do too.
And because of said heart attack, then that's why he was found under the water.
Yeah.
That to me, that just makes 100%
That makes
sense.
It's scary, dude, because mid-50s, you're banking on that right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're in your 50s.
Thanks. You better stop, because come Sunday you'll be 50.
Oh, I know. It's Hollywood's
birthday.
It's
Your
Hollywood's birthday Sunday.
Yeah.
What do I got to look forward to?
I'm not telling.
Which means nothing, everybody. That's what it means. It means nothing.
Sure.
But another thing that I have to say is, don't ever go into a hair salon trying to rob it. Don't do it.
Oh, gee, why? What happened?
I got to show you this. I got to show.
Not quite sure why criminals feel so bold and brazen continuing to rob people in Brazil, especially when videos continue to surface like this, especially when you turn your back. Booyah! Here comes the beatdown buffet. Now it's become a family affair. Now all the customers are getting involved, like the dude in the white shirt who's now stepping up going, hey, save some for me, guys, huh? I mean, it's a damn shame to see 3 people beat on one criminal when clearly there's space for 5 more to get in there and join in on the action. And now the customers are giving him a complimentary chiropractic session as they continue to rearrange his freaking spine. Now out of the picture. Let's go ahead and turn this into Benny Hill mode, because this situation keeps going, and even this lady gets involved, giving him a couple pimp slaps to the ground as they continue to beat him like a cheap whore on the floor. My God, this guy is just not going to be able to walk for the rest of his life. And now getting some complimentary plastic surgery done as they rearrange his face. Obviously, a lot of the beating took place off camera, but I can only imagine his face looks like freaking Hamburger Helper at this point.
You gotta love it.
Did you see that chick? You see the chicks getting in there, man?
Oh, but that's why you gotta watch out for a chick, dude. They'll beat your ass. They'll do it when their husband or boyfriend puts the guy down, then they'll get up in that shit and just start beating the shit out of you. I thought that was some funny shit, man. Steve Inman over on Twitter does that, man. He does all the commentary on these kind of videos.
I love the commentary.
Oh my God,
That
it's
was
funny
great.
as hell. Giving him freaking a beat down and a free cosmetic surgery and shit like that. But do you notice that? You women are evil, man. You wait till the guy's down, then you get in there and get in some ass whooping. It's like a human piñata at that point. Don't you agree?
I do.
You fucking women are bad, man.
Well, hey, he was trying to rob the place.
He did, and then everybody gets into that shit. Who robs a place with all them kind of people with just saying, "Hey, stick it up," and then I have a gun? Reminds me of some dumbass in Chicago that would do that.
Well, seems to be a lot of dumbass people.
There is, man, and next thing you know,
you.
they get a freaking they're a human piñata, man. They're getting their ass kicked.
Well, he'll learn.
Fucking dumb.
Wonder
man.
if they even bothered calling the cops after that.
Hell no, man.
They'd probably just be like, "Now leave."
I don't know. Cops would be jealous because that's their job to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Kind of like that gay cop was that dude gay?
Yes, 100%.
Oh my goodness gracious. You got gays in the middle of nowhere out here. You're going to get them beat up.
There was a multitude of them there.
Is it like turning into a gay bar over there?
No, it just happens that the DJ's back and all his friends are
does.
gay.
I bet it does happen at his back. His back end. Dude, you should go up to him like, dude, what freaking, makes you want to take a pecker up the butt?
He's a giver.
Oh, he's a giver. What the hell does that mean?
He gives it to the husband.
Oh,
he's on top.
Oh, he's a top.
He's a top. His husband's a bottom.
So he don't take it.
I don't know.
I wonder if you'd introduce me to him, I'd ask.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, I would.
I know you would.
I'd be like, well, what's
no.
up here with this relationship, man? You're always doing the giving. He's always taking the taking. That's messed up. He rattles that poop chute, huh? I'd have to ask him. Who is this dude? Gay Chris Gay or what?
Chris.
Gay DJ Chris is what you say.
Pretty much.
My goodness gracious, man. Hollywood, it's the DJ at the specific bar. Just go there and ask. You know what? I think I'm going to do that this Saturday. Maybe I should take my video, my phone, and go up to him and say, "Hey, why are you always giving it to your freaking boyfriend's ass, man?"
Husband.
Well, it's the same thing. Why are you always porking him, man? Why don't you like a little take the pecker, man? So did this guy just come up to you and say, "Hey, I give it to him"?
No, me and him used to have conversations all the time. This was only his second weekend back since he actually
So why
quit.
haven't you asked in your past thing? You had to have, because that's why he said he's the giver. He don't want to tell you he takes it up the poop chute.
I'm most likely I asked, "Are you a giver or receiver?"
Now, why would you ask that kind of stuff? That's none of your business.
Because I'm nosy. Why not?
I think he'd tell me if I say, "Hey."
He would not.
He wouldn't tell me?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Your friend Don, he went in there and he had all the gay peoples on him.
Yes, he did. They were all hitting on him. He's like, "All right, it's time for me to go." I'm like, "What's the matter there, big guy?"
What, did he feel uncomfortable? What?
A little bit. When he's got about 4 or 5 gay guys hitting on him, yeah, he's like, "I'm out." I'm like, okay.
I heard gay guys are fun.
They're fun to hang out with.
They decorate and all that bullshit.
Yeah, and they cook.
They cook, they clean, they take it up the poop chute. They'd be good in prison.
Stop.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying, man.
You're not just saying. God.
My God, I can't even believe my wife went in and asked the gay dude if he took it up the boob.
It came up in conversation.
Yeah, see, Jason has a good question for you to answer. This is what's going to happen. What do you want China Doll to ask her gay friend this Saturday? Please put down what you would like her to ask. Jason would like you to ask if he at least switches roles on his husband's birthday. Are you writing these down? Because we're being serious here. We want answers. You know what would be funny? He is a DJ, right?
Yeah.
I'll bring him on the show. And I'll ask him. You think he'd come on the show?
No.
Why?
No.
No, you won't ask him, but I bet he would.
I doubt it.
Why is that?
He's not a morning person. Like right now, he's still sleeping.
Well, what I'll
probably.
do is arrange it where we can record it. And then we'll play the segment.
Leave him alone. No.
You don't think it'd be a good segment with Hollywood?
No.
Hollywood interviewing Gay Chris.
Yeah, well, he's not as fun and talkative as he used to be. He's more serious and kind of snobby now.
Well, I can make him freaking fun.
No, you'd probably make it where he hangs up.
Well, he must not be proud of his gayness then.
Dude, because you'll take it too far.
What do you mean I take it too far?
Some people don't like to talk about their sexuality.
Well, they flaunt it good enough.
No, actually, when him and his husband are there, they stay on separate sides of the bar.
So what are they, embarrassed?
No, he's not into.
Jason wants me to ask him. I think they all want. He just said all of them want me to interview this guy.
He's not into PDA.
What the fuck is that?
Public displays of affection.
Well, that's probably, I get it too. I wouldn't want to let people know I like, looking at that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe he don't want, people to know he's a hairy ape. I don't know.
Oh my God. The fuck? Where did this go?
There you go, Steve. The new show, Wood and a Fairy. This episode of Fairies Gone Wild. Oh, that would be a good one. Fairies Go Wild. That would be funny as hell. Come on. I like it. It's funny.
Oh my God, stop.
Then I can ask.
Want to see my pecker?
You want to show Chris your pecker?
Ain't that what they all want to do? I don't know. What else we got in the news, man? You got to make that up, man. You got to get me that interview.
No.
Mike could get me that kind of interview. Mike, find me a gay person so I'd interview him. Mike's the king of getting guests on the show.
So now you want him to find you a gay person to interview? Dude, no, oh God.
Yes, find me a fairy to interview, please.
Oh my God, you're going to sprinkle him with fairy dust. You
came up with that, man. I ain't sprinkling them with none of my fairy dust.
Yeah, you will.
What else we got?
So we got some crazy bus drivers lately.
Yeah, you're right, Jason. Shouldn't be hard for Mike to find me one of them because he's
does
live
in California.
And BD was a seaman.
Ew.
Being on one of them submarines, man, I wonder if BD had any bad thoughts. Because he was locked up with all those guys in a submarine. I wonder if they did weird stuff, man.
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
I have to.
You should.
I have to.
So in Alabama, a school bus driver was nabbed behind the wheel after dropping off busloads of kids with a blood alcohol level of 0.33, more than 4 times the state's legal limit.
Mike Ball got me. He's going to get me a freaking ferry. He just said he's going to get me it. Hollywood's going to be interviewing freaking Peter Pan, man.
I don't know if I want to watch that show, but it's kind of intriguing, so I might.
Holy cow.
Mike's like, I got you.
I'm going to be interviewing a Peter Pan.
Oh my God. One of the Village People.
Dude, that would be funny, man. Me interviewing them. Dude, they had been dropping some kind of acid and stuff like that to be doing stuff like that. Had to have. What's wrong with you?
Just leaving it
By the
alone.
way, in members only coming up, Hollywood's in big trouble. You'll find out why. What do we got? Come on, let's go here. You're taking up time here.
Really? So Cheney, 46, a mechanic who doubles as a substitute bus driver. Well, now he's facing criminal charges.
Okay, that one's boring. Go to the next one.
Fine.
You know what? You're boring.
You're boring.
Hold on. We got to go to the news anyway.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason. Intent on crushing the terrorists who brutally attacked, tortured, and killed innocent civilians, Israeli troops in armor pushing deeper into northern and central Gaza. And the BBC's Paul Adams says Israel has stepped up its airstrikes on Gaza.
The air campaign will continue. They clearly feel that they have a great deal that they can still do from the air. We're not privy to any of this planning. We don't know, for example, what was being hit near the Al-Quds hospital in Gaza today that caused such panic. But that is part of an ongoing Israeli aerial effort up and down the Gaza Strip, which is maintaining the pressure, obviously, on Hamas, but also continuing to make life intolerable for more than 2 million civilians.
And more aid has trickled into Gaza. It's supposed to go to civilians caught up in the Israel-Hamas war.
Boy, I love radio, but I love a good pee even more.
Turn it up and piss somebody off.
Shake a leg and zip it up.
Oh my God!
Now or never. Here it comes.
Take yourself on a journey into the unknown.
Yeah!
Are you ready?
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
You're listening to Motorcycle Madhouse Radio, WMMR DB Rockford. I don't know, man. I was doing some research on Pornhub and stuff. This broad was getting pissed on her face. It was like, and she was like, ooh and ah. It's like, dude, you guys are freaks. Why you women like that stuff?
Dude, do not ever say that all women like that stuff, because that is so false.
I don't know. I did it on accident for
twice.
Twice I did it on accident. You know, I was a little high out of Hollywood's mind, not knowing where I was at. And I thought the toilet was somewhere else. You know, I do get fucked up pretty bad, man. I'm telling you, that's what happens with this weed from the Illinois dispensary. You lose your head. You lose your head.
And pee on mine. Twice.
You should have warned me.
Dude, I was yelling at you. I'm like, what are you doing? It's over there. You stood there. Do. I'm like, I just washed my hair. Gotta do it again.
The things that the men put women through, man, I really do feel sorry for you women sometimes. Well, no, I don't. But yeah, sometimes. Am I right? The weed over here is puff, puff, pass out, like you say.
Yes, it is.
It's some hardcore shit. They should be putting a warning label on that weed. Hey, make sure you know where the toilet is.
Make sure you know where you're at all times.
If I piss on my old lady, I think she would shake me.
Yeah, well, if I had access to any kind of weapon other than a stupid loofah, something could have went down in that bathroom.
See, Marianne agrees. She wants to have serious sex with me.
Oh, Lord.
I think that's what she just said.
I highly doubt
she wants to try a Hollywood out.
It'd be the quickest 2 minutes of her life.
Ouch.
What
else we got?
So let's talk about
something interesting, not boring.
The main mass killing suspect.
You know what? I'm having fun and stuff. You got to go to that, dude.
Yeah. Why not?
You're killing me here.
I'm killing you, Smalls.
Yeah, you're killing me. Got to go to that asshole.
Why not?
Because every time freaking one of these freaking jacknuts go out there, these freaking liberal Democrat idiots, they'll start saying, we need the guns. We need to ban things.
Well, did you know that they had 2 weeks forewarning that something was going to go down and nobody did nothing?
And you're right, Guardian Writers. Weed isn't like it was in the 90s. You can't get regular weed anymore. No, they got to freaking screw your mind up now. I wonder if they put LSD or some shit in their weed. So go to Dum Dum over here.
Police missed 2 clear opportunities to end a dragnet that locked down and terrified Maine's second largest city after gunmen killed 18 people at a bowling alley and a bar, following a recent spiral into paranoia.
The dude, he actually came out and said, "Hey, I'm hearing fucking things, but you still let him have his guns, you stupid."
Well, the body of Robert Card was found Friday in a trailer at a recycling center in Lisbon Falls.
What? The Cindy, what is that? Ooh, moo, you're talking freaking, Thai, Vietnamese or some shit to me. I don't know what that means. What's that mean?
What?
She's talking Chinese to me. That's right. They get into it. Ew, mew, yuck.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I'm confused. They're not supposed to confuse Hollywood at this time in the morning. So wrong,
it's
man.
about time somebody has you speechless.
I don't know. What do you mean it's about time? You wouldn't have a good freaking interesting life if I ever shut my mouth.
Because you can't.
No, I can't do that. That's wrong if you ask me to do that. You're like being racist to a Hollywood.
Oh, now there's a Hollywood racism
Yes,
card.
you're being racist to a Hollywood.
Should I make you a card so you can hold it?
Eminem, how do you feeling, man? Ready to work yet? What? These guys are having all kinds of screwed up conversations. You think I'm wrong.
So Card died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound, but was unclear on when. The 40-year-old was suspected to have injured 13 people during the shooting rampage on Wednesday night in Lewiston. So I guess they
Can we go to a different
they
one?
searched this recycling area, but his body wasn't there. And then all of a sudden they came back early Friday morning because I guess they searched it on Thursday. And then they came back early Friday morning and they found him.
You got that right, Steve. It's easy to confuse me. Just use proper English and not Hollywood speak. Yeah, you don't speak like Hollywood. I don't understand.
Hollywood's Ubonics.
Yeah, it's Hollywoodism, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hollywoodism.
God. So there was.
Why are you such a dork?
Who?
You.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
For a friend?
That sounds stupid. That's like boring. We got to get something different.
So do you know where Montpelier is?
What?
Montpelier.
Who the hell? What is a Pelair?
Mont, M-O-N-T, Pelair, P-E-L-I-E-R.
No, I don't. Is that where, the bush people come out with the bones in their nose
I
and
don't
shit
know,
like that?
but
with
it's
their titties
Montpelier
hanging out?
police were investigating a shooting incident that blew out the windshield of a school bus carrying U32 middle and high school
Where do you
students
come up with these
Thursday
stupid ass stories?
afternoon. But there were no injuries reported.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear nothing about kids. How many times have I told you I don't want to hear
oh my
about
God,
kids?
There's no injuries.
Oh my goodness.
But for some reason, 3 people came out of the woods because they were stopped at, how buses have to stop at railroad tracks. They open the door and then they got to look, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, they were stopped at railroad tracks and 3 people came out of the woods. And there was one single shot fired, went through the driver's side window and busted the whole entire windshield.
You know what? On a better story.
What the hell is why?
You remember them Ouija boards and stuff like that? Now they got a priest going all over the news channels saying, hey, don't do that and shit.
The Ouija boards?
Yeah, they're evil. They're evil spirits, he says.
We used to play with those when I was young.
And you know what? You didn't actually move it. It was the person did.
What person?
The spirit.
No, it wasn't. It was always one of my friends that was being a dork and they moved it.
Oh, so you don't believe in that, but you believe in ghosts.
Well, not when you can dead set see, you could tell that your friend's doing it.
You imagine living in a haunted house and you're trying to pork your freaking old lady and stuff, and you have a ghost sitting there with a freaking cigarette and some freaking brandy watching. That would be bullshit.
It's bad enough trying to get laid and you got 2 dogs sitting at the edge of the bed going, what you doing?
But can you imagine that? You got a ghost sitting over there watching you get laid and stuff like that. That's some bullshit. That's inconvenient.
Did they pay for the show?
I guess they scared you stiff.
Oh my God, you're stupid. That was so dumb. That was like dumber than dumb. They scared you stiff.
They scared you stiff.
You're stupid.
You don't need a Viagra. Just put a fucking ghost. You know what? You're 50 years old and you're still afraid to let a freaking closet be open while you're sleeping.
Yep.
How freaking ridiculous is that?
My closet door will not be open when I'm in that room.
You have some kind of old lady or something watching you?
When I was a kid.
Oh, bullshit.
My closet door was open and I looked over and there was an old lady sitting in a rocking chair watching me from my closet.
I don't think so. I think you're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're saying
it happened like twice.
You said you're telling me you've seen a ghost.
Yeah, well,
or was it
who
your
the hell
imagination?
else would be in a rocking chair in my closet?
It's your imagination, I think.
Really?
They didn't even say anything to you?
No, they were just staring.
How fucking rude.
I know.
At least say hi.
I know, be like, hey, how's it going?
But no, they got to scare the shit out of
They
you.
she just sat there staring and it was creepy. And after that, I always slept with my bedroom door open and my closet closed in case I had to run.
Oh my goodness gracious. You
What?
know,
It
that's
was
what I have to
creepy.
live with. You know what? That sucks.
It was
I
creepy.
gotta live with a weirdo.
What?
You're 50 now, don't you know?
Yeah. Of course I know. Yeah, remind me on the daily. You're old. Thanks.
Well, you are. You're a little bit older now.
Okay, yeah, and you will be too.
You're a middle-aged freak.
Oh. Point.
You got your double ARP card and everything.
Yeah.
You got your ARP card, man. How did that feel like getting an ARP card?
I laughed.
Ain't that a bitch, man? Here you are, 30 years ago, you're all hot and bothered, and next thing you know,
now I'm 50 and all hot and bothered.
And oh well, she's hot and bothered right there. I guess. Steve says he's seen a ghost. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't. I don't know what it is. I just can't buy that.
How much alcohol is China leaving out? That was when I was a kid. I didn't drink.
And Maniac Media says he's seen a few UFOs, and you can tell this is the Morning Madhouse now. Motherfuckers are seeing ET, poltergeist, everything. I just don't believe in it.
Steve wants to go on a date because I can use my senior citizen card to be a cheap.
Now, Hayden has a point here. Did you physically move when you saw her? If not, it might be a sleep paralysis. I believe in that.
I could not move and could not speak.
Yeah, it's sleep paralysis, man. It wasn't a real ghost.
But I looked
It was
over
your fucking
and
head.
it was in there, and she was in there, and it was 2 nights in a row.
It was your head. That's all it is. It's in your head.
First night, I just whatever, and then when it happened the second night, I was like, something ain't right.
Steve, hey, China Doll, you want to go on a date? We can use your senior citizen discount. It will be a cheap date.
Are we gonna go Denny's?
Do you get a senior discount at 50?
With my ARP card, I get discounts places. I added it to my rewards card for at work. Because I get higher discounts and more points added to the rewards card because I have an ARP card.
Dude, that's what I have to
like if I get gas at my work, which I rarely do because it's expensive at my own job, and I use my rewards because my ARP card is attached to it.
Cataholic over here saying he's seen Bigfoot. I just can't believe most of this stuff. Maybe I'm cynical.
Early bird special.
I'm telling you, I'm cynical.
Let's go.
We got one more funny video for you today. Then we're going to go on to the main subject.
Well, apparently this man has a Ginsu knife in his hand, waving it around in a threatening manner as always. The tough guy always thinking he's a badass. But what he doesn't realize is he's about to get a shot to the freaking nipple, and it looks like his nipple just exploded like a freaking pepperoni with a firecracker stuck in it or something. And now they've unleashed Cookie the dog as Cookie the dog snaps into his egg roll like a freaking Slim Jim. My God, let's take a quick look at the replay. Billy Badass with the Ginsu knife here. I don't know if he's trying to do some product placement or something just to get some camera time, but you can see that nipple jiggle. This gets Billy Badass all worked up, takes another shot, tries to walk it off in the park there. Not if Cookie has anything to do with it. Tackles the man and starts nibbling on his freaking egg roll.
I'm sorry. I feel so bad for that canine.
Nibbling on its egg roll.
No, I feel bad for the canine because the damn dog's name is Cookie.
Well, he made his name Cookie.
That doesn't make it sound mean.
It's just like that freaking one movie where the kid was here. What was it? Stand By Me or something? It calls the dog name Sick Balls. The dogs always go after the guy's nuts. It's like, what the fuck? Are they trained like that?
You can.
Chopper, Sick Balls. How fucking rude. Gonna be freaking munching on his Johnson and stuff like that. Oh my God, man. Unbelievable. What's our main subject today that we're going to be going into after this break? What do we got here?
The comments are funny for that one. Well, we're going to be talking about the traits, the character traits about people who are pleasant to be around.
I don't think I'm in that one.
Cornell University police contacting the FBI about threats made against Jewish students. What Cornell's president describes as horrendous anti-Semitic messages appeared on a discussion board and mentioned the address of Cornell Center for Jewish Living, a discussion board not affiliated with the university. Also at srnnews.com, first it was Ford, now Stellantis has a tentative contract with the United Auto Workers Union.
GM is the only big three automaker still negotiating with the UAW. Now its Spring Hill, Tennessee plant is on strike. Ford already has an agreement, and the Stellantis deal just needs union member ratification.
Correspondent Julie Walker, the Stellantis deal mirrors one that was reached last week with Ford. The UAW says it saves jobs at an Illinois plant that Stellantis had been planning to close down.
Ladies and gentlemen, kicking things off with the streaming rock and roll. Always on finding the magic of the songs you grew up with. Only here, the exclusive sound of WMMR DB Rockford.
So traits that you want to have for people to be around. I don't think I'm mixing in this one.
Like people who are pleasant to be around.
Am I pleasant to be around?
Sometimes you're pleasant. Other times,
no. What's that mean?
Other times you're just ruthless, dude. The way you and our son just like gang up on me, I get picked on 24/7 in this house. 24/7. I don't know who's.
Are
worse
you being
sometimes.
bullied?
I am. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell your mom.
You're being bullied. Let me see if I have any of these. Go ahead.
Trait number 1 is positivity.
I'm positive. Am I not positive?
You are. You're positive. We wake up positive.
I try to wake up on the right side of the bed all the time.
Being that that's the only side you can get off your bed.
That was stupid. That wasn't so pleasant.
That was funny. I don't care who
you're yeah, go ahead. I ain't gonna even go there.
What?
Funny. You and funny does not go together.
It doesn't mesh.
Doesn't mesh at all. So go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
It says, even though on tough days, people that find something good to focus on makes it they feel more, they're nicer to be around.
So I want to know, am I nice to be around?
Well, you're a very positive person.
Okay, that's not what I asked you.
You're a very positive person.
I asked you, am I a nice guy to be around?
Well, yeah, when you're not picking on me.
You make it sound like I'm the biggest dick to you.
I don't know who's worse sometimes, you or Corey.
Am I a big dick to you?
Not all the time.
Okay, it's either a yes or no question.
Are you a big dick to me?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, you're a dick.
Wow. Wow, I see where I fit in now.
You're a dick. Let's see if you have trait number 2.
What's my trait number 2?
Empathy.
I'm not good at that.
Empathy is when you can feel and understand what someone else is going through. It's like stepping into their shoes for a bit to see the world like they do. You definitely do not.
I don't have that. I'm not good at it.
You basically just look and go, shut up, stupid.
Shut up, stupid.
Or suck it up, buttercup.
That's because I believe life, you gotta, maneuver your way through it without crying and whining about it. That's the way I look at it.
But not everybody has such a wonderful life.
I don't have a wonderful life. I'm married to you.
Oh, God, is it that bad?
So this ain't it's the wonderful life.
You didn't even answer.
What?
You get mad because I don't answer your dumb questions, and you just didn't answer my questions.
What was the answer? What was the question? You got to ask me before I know.
I did.
What?
I said, what is it that bad being married to me?
Well, no, it ain't.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's not bad being married to you. You're just a bipolar bitch, and sometimes it irritates the shit out of me because I believe people can control themselves, and they just use that as an excuse. That's just what I think. But I think that, I don't have any empathy for shit.
You have none.
Because people all before us have faced the same problems. They worked their way through the shit. So why keep on the same problem? That's just the way I look at things. Bad choices is what I say.
Well, sometimes there is no option. Things happen that you have no control over.
What the hell is 66, laugh my ass off, red face, heart shape? What's that?
They're putting emojis in and it won't go through.
Oh, okay. No, you don't. We are not all the same. We do the function the same. Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not lesbo. I wouldn't know. I don't know how to do lesbian stuff.
Oh my God, stop. It doesn't matter. Your sexuality has nothing to do with it. Stupid.
I guess I'm stupid. I don't know.
But you do have trait number 3. Authenticity.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Authentic people don't put a facade to fit in or to be liked.
Read that again.
Authentic people, basically, you are who you are. You don't fake who you are.
No,
you are who you are.
I can't do that. I can't fake like other people. I can't fake like other creators.
If somebody meets you in person, how you are here is how you are in person.
This is true.
You're not any different. You're not going on the show being someone you're not.
Nah, I can't do that.
So
I'm authentic. Not. There's other creators that go out there, especially when it comes to the club stuff. Oh yeah, you got to do it, dude. You weren't even fucking around. Shut up, stupid.
I mean, you're authentic. You are who you are. You're who you say you are.
Yeah, I'm a dick
and an asshole. But hey, we all, we
all have our quirks.
We all have our quirks there.
Yeah, we all have.
So you're definitely 100% authentic.
True.
You're real. You're not fake. And I'm not talking to AI.
And you know what's even? I don't have to go around saying that. I already know it.
Exactly.
And I don't have to try to push something on other people, and I don't have to put a facade on.
And that's what it says. You're not trying to pretend pretend to be someone to get people to like you. You are just you.
I don't know. I'm quite the opposite. I try my hardest for people to hate me.
How's it working?
It gives me more. It gives me a lot more material.
When the haters are in?
Yes. Women, they hate my guts.
Well,
they do. I bet everybody, I know old ladies are sitting next to their husbands right now or boyfriends in here. Don't you fucking listen to him. I'll knock you the fuck out.
They probably are.
That's what's going on with them. I know. I feel it. I feel for them. They're prisoners. The old lady's going to knock the shit out of them for listening to what Hollywood tells them to do.
Well, your advice isn't always the best advice when it comes to things about females. Just saying.
What are you talking about? My advice when it comes to females is right all the time.
Oh, Lord.
All the time.
All right. Well, you don't have this one.
What?
Patience.
I got patience, just not with you. You wore my patience out 30 years ago.
Well, we've only been together 29. So how'd I wear out your patience 30 years ago?
Okay, so I can't count. I'm hooked on phonics stupid.
Well, you barely did go to school.
And yes, Rebecca, your sexuality has nothing to do with that, but all fun and games in here. Rebecca's cool. I like Rebecca. She's my Canadian queen. She is. I like her. She's been with me forever.
Does she like you in return?
Why are you trying to cause a fight, man? Why? That ain't right. That ain't cool.
I am not.
You're a mean person.
Me, of all people? Mean? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Do you qualify under trait number 5?
What's that?
Willingness to disagree.
I don't disagree with anybody.
We usually think that getting along well means we always agree with each other, but that is not really true.
I don't agree with you 99.9% of the time.
You're right. You don't.
And I can't see your point of view.
Half the time. More than half. You don't get me.
I don't get you.
Maybe you're not supposed to.
Sometimes you're just a boring conversationalist.
Sometimes. Okay.
I like women that feed my mind.
Oh, that you're definitely not getting that from me then, huh?
No, I'm talking about feed my mind as well, as lingerie.
That's not feeding your mind.
Yes, it is. It's giving me it's an artistic image, as I call it.
That's feeding your pecker. That's your mind.
A pecker has its own head.
Oh my God, stop.
It does. That's what gets us men into trouble all the time. It thinks for itself.
Is it a head or a helmet?
I don't know.
Or both?
I don't know.
Anywho, you're stupid. This one you have a sense of humor.
I got to have a sense of humor. Humor makes the world go around.
I got to have a sense
I might
of
have a
humor.
little dark humor in me, but some people, on the left, they're probably going batshit crazy right now hearing me. But at least I'm being honest and I'm being funny, I think.
Okay.
I'm the white version of Richard Pryor.
Oh, God. No, you're not.
I would say Eddie Murphy, but he sold out.
He did.
He sold out.
He did.
He talking about fags. Woo, woo, woo. And next thing you know, I apologize.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You sell out. That's just like that Big Bird looking motherfucker, Howard Stern. I can't stand that ugly.
You gotta hit base on Howard Stern, huh?
Dude, it reminds me of that. Remember that episode of Lucifer where the dude's getting married to that hot ass chick, and Lucifer does his mojo on her, and she says, "I really don't want to sleep with this guy." That's probably what Howard Stern's old lady says every freaking night.
Really don't want to be here.
I really don't want to get in bed with this guy, but that money is so good.
Is he even making that kind of money anymore?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Scary looking dude. Scary. I'm sorry. He's ugly, man.
He is ugly. I don't know what any woman would see in him. He's so gross.
All they see in him is dollar signs.
Hey, at least you got an option, though. I'm sure his nose and his pecker are about the same size.
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't look. I don't imagine that, but I know you do. It shows you how freaking freaky you are.
Well, never mind. Trait number 7 is kindness.
I'm kind.
Kind of.
No, you're gonna say I'm sitting here. I'm not kind.
You are. You help people.
Help people as much as I can.
Without having to give out money.
Yeah, you don't get Hollywood's money. No.
That's where he gets a little greedy.
I don't share, man.
No.
Get your own money.
He don't share the greenbacks.
No, it don't happen. Not with me. Not gonna happen. Anyway, we're going to go to members only in about 10 minutes. Make sure you go over there. You'll find out why Hollywood's all in trouble and shit like that. But everybody else, if you're not a member, join on YouTube or Spotify. We'll see the members over.
And that's it for a Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to visit us on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and all major podcast platforms for all the replays of Motorcycle Madhouse.